Good morning. It is day number 24 in our daily discipline series. We're 4 days from a habit, kids. Got good news. I'm pretty sure this is a habit already because I woke up before my alarm clock today. Excited. And I even laid there for a minute before I checked my phone. And I'm like, well, I know my alarm was set, so I must be up before. And so I just sat there and kind of psyched myself up and got up, got dressed, and here I am. And so I'm just excited. And so I was thinking about what I want to talk about today. And the first thing I want to do is that I got a couple phone calls from people who've been watching yesterday and a couple texts. So thank you for that. One is from a king from the Great White North. And his guidance was just keep it going, man. I like where your head's at. I like the positivity. And I shared with him a couple of things that I'll share with you when we get past this first stage. Have to do with where we're going or where I think we're going. But for now, the goal is just to get up every morning and get started on the right foot and be thankful and start the day being thankful, having our head right. And so today, Thursday, it's too easy to call it a thankful Thursday. So let's call it a thirsty Thursday. And that means different things today than what it used to mean to me like 10 years ago. 10 years ago, Thirsty Thursday meant we were going to go out and we're going to get drunk. We're going to make some bad decisions, going to have some fun. We're going to chase a good time. I had FOMO for the longest time, fear of missing out. Like if I wasn't out, I was going to miss out on something. And you ever notice that like when you're in that cycle, right, of going out and having fun, there are times you'll go out and just like the stars align and man, you have a magical and fun evening with some friends. And then it's like you're chasing that every time you go out and you can't ever recreate it. And I can't tell you how many times I woke up the next morning like, what am I doing, right? Like I'm hungover, spent money I shouldn't have. I didn't accomplish anything, right? Every problem I had is still there. I just now have a hangover and I'm light a little bit in the wallet. And for those of you, the good news is that out of all those times, there are several people here that got to meet Good Time Charlie, my alter ego that likes to party. And that guy's a lot of fun. And, you know, Good Time Charlie can come out some of the time, just can't count on all the time. The point is this. When I'm talking about a thirsty Thursday, I'm talking about thirst that when you're so thirsty, all you can think about is, oh my God, I got to have a drink, right? And today, I'm going to have that thirst for a better life, right? That every time a negative thought comes in or a lazy thought or a procrastinating thought, be like, no, man, I'm thirsty. Like, I want more. So let's go. Public service announcement. One of our regular viewers likes to point out everything I do wrong. So thank you for that. Be lost without you. I was erroneous in my statement about Victor Oladipo being on the team with Harden and Westbrook and Durant. So my apologies. I thought I had made it perfectly blessing clear that my stories are loosely based on fact, but that's okay. So again, I appreciate you. Today I want to talk about sitting down. Yesterday we talked about hiding. The same person sent me a text last night and said, I'm not hiding. Like, no, you're not. You're right there. I hear you. Anyway, what sitting down means to me, obviously I'm sitting down right now, but I'm talking about in life, right? And that's that, you know, when we go through a tough time and the tough time comes, instead of hiding, right? Sometimes, like we talked about yesterday, hiding in plain sight. Sitting down means just like, nope, I'm not going any further. I'm not taking any more risk. I'm going to sit right here and I'm good. This is as far as I'm going to go in my game, right? I'm not going to try and level up. And look, that's completely fine if that's what you want to do, right? I've sat down before. As a matter of fact, there have been times when tough times have come, that's what I've done. Just sat down. Like, okay, just if I'll ride the storm out right here. I don't like that, right? I don't like sitting down. And we're not just talking in life, right? Like you can sit down with, you know, your mind. You can sit down with your relationships. You can sit down with your physical, you know, sit down with your music, right? Let me tell you what that looks like. So the General Lee was here. The General Lee has sat down, and the General Lee's like 74 years old. If he wants to sit down, go right ahead, right? But he has sat down with his music. He's not accepting applications for new music. He's not willing to listen. And again, that's cool, right? Like, if that's what you want to do with your life, then it's your life, not mine. So, but as far as me, what I'm about, and I think why you're here, either you're here as a tourist and watching, right? See if I'm going to hit the wall. And I will hit the wall, but I'm going to bounce back. Hopefully not as hard as I've hit the wall in the past, right? Either you're here for that, maybe you're a cheerleader, or maybe you're wired a lot like me, and you're like, man, I want to get thirsty too. So let's do it together. Let's get thirsty. Let's have that unquenchable thirst for a better life, and let's go out and get it like a savage. So no more sitting down. If you're sitting down, and again, it could be a relationship, it could be your job, whatever it is, right, that you've sat down and said, nope, I'm not doing it anymore. I challenge you, like, maybe you need to reevaluate that, right? So 2 things before we go. I haven't played, you talked about Song of the Day, but what I have done is I've created a BDR LLC November 2018 playlist. A lot of good stuff out there. And there's 2 songs, or there's 2 videos that are out there that I tell you might want to check out. Number 1, this isn't for everybody, but No Limits. I was having a conversation last night with a friend of mine who's hiding, by the way, and I told him, you're hiding, and I talked about you yesterday. Anyway, was at his house, and we were talking about my big crazy dream, and he's like, yeah, we just, we would have to give up so much to get that. I'm like, what? Who says? Who says we got to give up anything? Who says we can't have a life of abundance and a life of luxury and comfort and all those things that come with wealth and abundance of financial rewards? Why can't you have all that and do something great for somebody? Because I think you can. I think it's just a limit we put on ourselves, like, oh my gosh, if I'm helping people, I have to be poor. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's stupid, which my son, it's funny how kids think that's a bad word. That's stupid thinking, right? You've sat down in your mind. So anyway, No Limits. And then the other one is this little clip that somebody sent to me a while ago, and it was from The Rock, telling Suri to remind him to dominate relentlessly. And then he kicks open the door of his trailer, and his meeting reminder goes off, and he's like, already on it. And man, that's how I want to live my life, right? Wake up in the morning and say, we're going to dominate relentlessly today. We're going to live like a savage. We're going to go get ours. And we're not going to let anybody tell us no. No limits. No limits. As long as it's not hurting anybody else, go do it. All right? So, enough of this, man. I got shit to do. All right? It was good to see you. Hands up. Peace out. We're better together. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.